Hey guys, what's going on? Greenville Gear. Appreciate you tuning in. As always, I wanted to give you a little bit of an update, and if you're a collector of this set, then you'll definitely appreciate this, and if you're just a collector of cards, then I appreciate you sharing in the journey, and you'll dig this too. I hope one of the things I'm working on in my collection, I'm always collecting T206 cards. That's probably my biggest PC, but the other thing I've really been working on for a long time, and I'm stepping it up as of late, is my 1960 TOPPS set. And I have a binder that I will show you soon, but I need to get some more cards in it, I think. But I'm starting to make some progress, and I wanted to show you two lots of cards that I picked up. One is 16 raw cards, and then also I have a few graded cards to show you. So in total, this is 19 cards for the set, and I haven't figured out percentages complete and all that stuff. I've still got a long way to go. But for me, it's just fun, and I start to get 2 cards in a 9-card page, and it feels like I've made some progress, so it's a lot of fun. Let me show you the graded ones first. Every card that I'll show in the video is a common, so you won't see, you know, any Mickey Mantles or Willie Mays here. I do actually have the Mays for this set. I don't have the mantle yet, but I'll get it eventually. But that's part of collecting, I think, and that's one of the fun things about the hobby, is just grabbing cards and collecting cards, and they don't all have to be high dollar examples, and it just brings me a lot of joy to collect in general. And so I'll show you this one. This is Eddie Fisher, card number 23. And so I've got this one in a PSA 7. And so if you watch the channel or you've shared in this collecting focus, you know that if I get graded ones of commons, I try to get them at least a PSA 7. And so that's been a cool little project. And I actually got this one and the next two that I'll show you as part of a lot. And it was too good of a price, and the seller on eBay bundled them together for me, and so that was kind. So here's Eddie Fisher in a PSA 7. And then what I do, by the way, is for my binder, I will find a decent version of the ungraded Eddie Fisher to put in my binder, because obviously I can't put the slab in there. So that way at least he's still represented. The second one in the lot was Al Dark, third baseman from the Phillies. This is card 472, which is actually pretty cool because I don't have a ton of the higher numbers yet. So Al Dark, also of course in a PSA 7. I had a couple PSA 4s and 5s that maybe I had sent off ages ago, and most of the ones I had sent off got 7s or 8s, but a few of those 5s and 6s I actually sold. That way I could be kind of consistent in my collection. I know, geeky thing, totally weirdo collector thing, but I just kind of like that consistency. And then here's Clay Dalrymple, another Philly. He's the catcher, PSA 7, card 523. So actually another higher number, which is great. So I'll have to get raw versions of Dark, Dalrymple, and Fisher. But those are 3 more. And at some point I'll do a showcase of all the slabs that I have for the 1960 set. I think that'll be kind of fun. Let me show you the other. I think this is 16 cards. And all of these came from various auctions with Greg Morris sports cards. I feel like those are usually the highest quality copies and examples. They'll look really good in the binder. But I left them for the purposes of showing all of you in the Card Saver ones that Greg Morris ships in. Here's Tom Sturdivant of the Red Sox, pitcher. Card 487, grab that one. Here's Chuck Stobbs, a little off center, left to right. But nevertheless, a good example in the 400s for the set. Here's Ron Jackson, another Red Sox, first baseman. Really nice looking card. And these aren't, of course, bank breakers by any stretch. Here's Tom Brewer. There's Ed Bailey. And again, I just like the customer service from Greg Morris. Of course, they'll combine shipping if you win multiple auctions. Even if you win auctions over a series of days. Here's Gino Samoli. outfielder for the Pirates. So I've just found their customer service really good, and each card comes in a card saver 1. Not really in a sleeve, and that's okay. The cards are just so clean. Jerry Lump, Kansas City. Here's Joe Cunningham, St. Louis Cardinals. Again, if you're a card collector and you just like the hobby and you like vintage cards, then I'm sure that you find this kind of cool. So I'm grateful you're watching. This card, actually, I tried to get Mike Forneals in a couple places on ComC, and versions of the card that were not as sharp or nice as this one. And so patience, or at least failed offers on ComC, paid off, because I think I got a nicer one ultimately with Greg Morris. I don't have a ton of the rookie cards, but I'm starting to get some of them. Here's Lou Klimchak. Those few pages in the 130s and 140s are pretty slim for me, but they'll get better. Here's Frank Larry. I just love the 1960 set. I love the orientation of it. I love the horizontal look. I love the multicolors. Here's Fred Kipp. Al Stieglitz, another one of the rookie cards. You can see also in the 140s, and another in the 140s. Julio Navarro. Two more. You got this Johnny Logan. I mean, what a set. They had him pose for this, and then there's the portrait as well. I love the art on the back. Each one's got a cartoon. And here's Taylor Phillips of the Phillies, a pitcher. So 19 more 1960 Topps cards for my set, and I'm making some progress. And the biggest thing is, which is the biggest thing in the hobby, I'm having fun, and it's just really cool to get to do it. So thanks for watching. You know, please subscribe if you're interested in following the 1960 Topps or my other pickups for T206 and other vintage baseball, Hall of Famers, all that kind of stuff. Like the video and so on. If you collect 1960, let me know. If you completed the set, let me know. That'd be cool. Or any other tips for places to get cards in the set would be cool. I've mostly been doing eBay and ComC, but if you've got some other sources, do let me know. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one.